it gets to the end of the set.
Right.
So that's a good look from him.
So
this is a good set. Dude.
Yeah, they play at the lab, the lab weekly, fairly often.
You know who wins?
Generally I think Cascade wins.
Yeah, that would make sense.
But I know Madcap has taken sets.
Madcap, I had to play him, and generally when I play a Sheik, it's like brain dead. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
They don't really bother me too much, but like he was moving really fast. He was shield dropping really well. So I was impressed with him.
Yeah, Madcap is one of those Sheiks where he's not really a fundamental kind of Sheik. He's very like new schooly.
Yeah, I was gonna say
he's very good at the shield drops. He's really fast on his platform movement.
I definitely think Plup is going to be inspiring a new generation of Sheiks that play that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sheik, like, kind of known as, like, a less tech-heavy, just, like, easier character in a lot of ways in terms of execution. But, like, I think Plup's kind of changing the way people
Up air?
It.
Oh,
Nice.
the TRK.
It's not an easy up air to do.
Yeah. What I would suggest for that actual movement is that you can use the analog stick to buffer the jump out of dash.
Yeah.
And it just kind of gives it this whole seamless movement where you just dash forward, swing it to the upwards direction, and then do up on the C stick. Or even up on the Z button. Sometimes when I need to do aerials fast, I'll actually use the Z button.
And you can do that, like, tap jump buffer thing with like Fox up throw up there too, right?
Yeah, you can do. There's a lot of application for the tap jump buffering.
I remember David talking about. Well, David tap jumps everything, but he specifically was saying it was really good for up throw up air, which I thought was interesting.
So, what do you think about this first match?
I was actually gonna say, you know, Madcap being what we called a new school style Sheik.
It's kind of. It seems like it doesn't really play to his advantage.
Yeah.
Because I think actually what Puff is really good at, she's really good at approaching Sheik in her base form, which is just on the ground.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think the platforms adds an element that Puff can't really contest. It's really about Puff like counterattacking in that scenario. Oh,
nice.
yeah. So down smash is one of the worst moves to use against Puff as Sheik. I really don't understand why. I think it really has to do with her like low traction. But, like, she does not go anywhere when she crouch cancels down smash. She can rest punish the 3 hits of down smash. Yeah. She can F smash it. Only thing I think she can't really do is grab it. Or at least consistently.
No need to grab it when you have those other options, though.
Yeah, especially, like, they're just... Oh, that was a really good roll by Cascade. Yeah. He's noticing he's noticing that Madcap's jumping a lot. Rolled under him. Yeah, that's going to be it.
Roll up tilt is kind of godlike in a lot of situations as Puff.
Against Sheik primarily, because the way this is how this is how the archetype goes. It's, you know, Puff has to play near towards the ground to beat F tilt, and for Sheik to beat grounded Puff, she has to be in the air.
Yeah.
So if you keep mixing up between that, you could have rested out of that.
I don't like this pick, this Fox pick.
You know, I've never really seen it.
Yeah.
I have like a pretty good faith that Madcap can beat him with Fox, but I don't think it's ready. Yeah. At least in that scenario, especially since he lost like very closely. I think there might be a little bit of tilt involved with the decision. But Cascade is definitely, you know, he's definitely a Fox Slayer, but he also can get bodied by Fox pretty hard. Because he... In a lot of ways, Cascade plays a little gimmicky, where he kind of only plays around the grab.
Yeah, he does a lot of like aerial drift waveland back, look for the like aerial from the Fox, try to get a grab with that.
But the way you beat that is you just go above him. He never really... Cascade's really weird because a lot of Puffs, they like play, you know, their back towards and do a lot of aerial jumps. Cascade plays really low to the ground against Fox.
Yeah.
And Hungrybox does that too, but he mixes in the 2 heights because they counteract certain approaches. You know, playing low to the ground, you know, counteracts just like the normal approach, like short hop nair, but it really loses badly to like full hop approaches. And also like retreat reads. So like,
caught him holding shield.
Yeah, that's gonna be stock trade.
Yep.
Platform actually helping that out. I don't know if he could have killed him if he was on the bottom of the stage. Probably, though.
56, yeah, I think so, for sure.
With that much time?
Yeah, I guess you would have had a little less time to charge, but I feel like it would have still killed. It would have been close. That's
see,
also death, yeah.
That's also another thing that when Cascade sees the rest and he convinces himself about it, he doesn't back out.
Yeah.
And that's good in some cases, because a lot of players at his level, like, they have a really big issue of committing to what they want to do. So when Cascade sees something, he'll do it. But a lot of times he doesn't have the discipline to realize that he can't do it.
Yeah.
He's just trying to make up a scenario where like it works. And see, this is like the basic Cascade thing. He'll do the bear, and then retreat in air back to the corner.
Oh man.
Definitely one thing Cascade severely lacks in, especially against Fox, is edge guarding.
Yeah.
I don't really know what it is. I think he just hasn't really discovered what the real flow chart is to like positioning wise. Oh, the dash back.
It feels like Puff has to make a decision quickly whether or not she wants to like go out and hit.
And that's it. Ooh. He got good SDI in the previous up air.
2 in a row is tough though.
Like I said, he's a Fox Slayer, but he also can get slayed by Fox.
As any Puff can.
But this game is going to be the hard one because I'm going to expect the Dreamland ban, and Fountain is a really hard execution test for playing a Fox that is not even your main. Small stage, so you have to interact more, which means more inputs, more chances for missed spacings, or even SDs. We haven't seen an SD out of madcap. Okay. Well, actually, Fountain ban. Okay. I like it.
Yeah. I think if it was like a Fox main, I would not like it, but since he doesn't...
This gives him a lot of chances.
Yeah.
It will be difficult to kill, though, because it... Primarily, madcap's only really gotten kills with up smash and up air, and this stage is really built well for Puff to avoid both of those, and also the fact that up throw up air doesn't really work. There's a very small window in Dreamland where it will actually kill, or when it will actually work, like this %. Now it won't really work anymore unless he misses the DI.
Yeah. Madcap, like, I feel like the past like 2 stocks of the last game and all of this first stock, he's pretty much just from show and grab. Like, I want to see more like nairs, like soft hit nair into up smash attempts and like run up jabs.
I mean, yeah, Cascade's giving him opportunities for it because of like the low ground like play that he's presenting.
Yeah. Ooh,
yeah, that wasn't going to convert. Jab up smash is actually a pretty hard confirm on Puff because she's not a really small hurt box, but she flies really far away from jab.
Yeah.
The percents where it actually really works well is like...
Oh, there's the classic. That's the classic.
Below 80.
Yeah. The classic from Cascade, though. The waveland back grab. He does that all day.
Yeah, that's money. Yeah. Every time.
Roll grab. That shouldn't kill with good DI.
Yeah, it's not going to kill, but...
They'll take that damage for sure. I don't know if that's like. I feel like he probably should just go for up air though, right? Off the up there.
Oh no, totally. But
I guess
like I was saying with edge guarding, Cascade is also very infamous for not having a real like combo game.
Yeah. Like I guess there's the chance that like
he DIs like really bad.
Catch him with bad DI. I don't know if that's worth the take though, or just
definitely not. It's definitely should be at least another up air into an up throw.
Yeah.
Like he can go for the attempt again. But he has to... Ooh, bad dash in.
Yeah.
You know what...
But I feel like these back airs are going to work now because he hasn't been showing them. Like,
yes.
Madcap's had the ability to just dash in and get a grab there. Or go for a grab.
One thing that Cascade isn't really, scary about, he's really susceptible to run up shield, but not run up shield so far where you can get grabbed. Like kind of play a range where like he has to obviously approach to be able to grab your shield.
Ooh,
a lot of dash dancing. No punishes of Puff's roll though.
We see HBox do that type of stuff too though. Just like double roll, double spot.
I think it's so fake.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's really fake, and
I think just because the type of character Puff is, how she kind of makes her opponents like really nervous due to the one-hit nature of rest.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's not worth it to like try to get like maybe 20% off of a roll than it is to potentially lose a stock.
Yeah, because the classic is trying to grab a Puff roll, you miss, they grab you after rest.
Yeah, that's I want to see more bears, because honestly, up air doesn't really do much.
Yeah, and it's easier to do up throw bear than shark from there. That's bad. Yeah, he could have rested.
Yeah, he doesn't really rest off of those.
It's kind of tricky to do, but I don't know. You have a lot of hits done off pound.
Yes, it's super guaranteed. It's like one of the easiest combos to do.
Yeah.
So this percent, like I said, it really won't work unless up air really won't work unless he misses the eye completely.
I feel like at this percent,
it definitely won't work now.
He can just jump. Wow, not good DI on the jab though.
Yeah, if he DI'd up more up, you know, honestly, there's kind of been a development with like jab DI. If you actually DI up, a lot of the times the fox will just dash past you and like hit you with the vertical hit. Even though it's kind of bad to get hit with that hit, at least you're not getting killed off the top.
Yeah.
A lot of people were like, you got to DI it away, but it's really hard when you're trying to retreat because you're trying to input DI for like a potential like short hop in there. Ooh.
I was thinking just go for jab reset there, but
this is really close. I think honestly, this scenario right here, this is the scenario that Cascade thrives.
Yeah, I mean just like Puff and like Icy's too. Like this is like where we love to be.
Oh.
He wasn't in the spacing to...
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
He got slight DI.
I knew he had it.
Yeah. You got the slight DI, dude. That's the worst because you're like, ooh, I got the DI. I don't think he can get me. But okay. I have to go play Boons.
All right. That will be a